We're back with another series. Welcome to the first episode of my time at Portia. Now, this is a really cute little game where you play as the son of a father that basically went missing, and he's just now the son moved to Portia to look for his father. I think, from what I remember, that's kind of the general gist of what's happening. But you don't know anything. There's no evidence or no letters or anything. I think you have like one letter from your father, and he's nowhere to be seen anywhere around town. Nobody knows what happened to him because he just kind of went missing. Because he used to live in a little shack outside of town. I think this is actually your house, I think. But this is like the most upgraded version of said house, I think. Anyways, it's been a very long time since I played this game, so I have no idea what's actually happening. So we're just going to hit the new game button and we're going to get into it because I have missed this game. Missed it! Because of how peaceful it is, how peaceful and relaxing it is. You can make whatever kind of character you want.
I think I'll go talk with the...
I think I'll go talk with the research center first. They might...
Yeah. I went with kind of an out of the ordinary type of hairdo because, I mean, it's not something you just have. So we're going to dial it up and just see if we can find the hair I was using. I think it was this one, and I had chosen a blue color. We're gonna go with like a dark brown, I think, this time. Well. Just a little bit of a tan going on. Let's see what we got here. It must be like just a general highlight then. Okay, we got news. Gotta give me at least a little bit of a smile. We can't have a sourpuss for a character. Not too fat. A full-grown man. Yes, totally. We're totally a full-grown man. I've been here, I've played around for a while now. Let's see. What is going to be our new character name? I think Bukato will work because that's the name I used for my other character in my other game. The other game I was playing recently, I used this same name. Yes, sure. Let's choose your birthday. 4 months out of the year. Seasons. Let's go with the 10th of the second month. Sure. When you run out of wood, you can use your work tool to turn hardwood into regular wood. But hardwood is very hard to get. You don't get that very often. And by all means, you need a lot of that. Beep beep, we got the little boat. We're coming in fast.
Whoa,
Really?
That looks beautiful.
What are you gonna do there? Ruin diving?
Probably.
Something like that.
You get someone like you once in a while? Always seek an adventure. Good to meet you.
Beep beep.
Well, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, town's way the hell over there. And we live like way out here, bruh. We live...
Hi.
Normally your character lives fairly far away from town. Your house actually changes... It looks like they changed the location of the house, because we live a hell of a lot more farther
Presley,
away this time.
How do you do?
Oh man, it's my boy Presley. I missed him. It's been a while, Presley. You still look good. You combing that mustache just right? Good.
Ah, good to see you again. Hope you had a pleasant journey from Barnarock, right? That's quite far.
Barnarock? Bruh, what you think they're gonna make a game about that soon? They already got My Time at Portia, My Time at Sandrock, and eventually they're gonna have another game. I think they're still working on that other one. I don't remember what it's called. My Time at something. It's only on Steam right now, so they just very recently got My Time at Sandrock on console. Really excited about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here to show you to your workshop, so if you would please follow me, it's pretty...
I wonder what it's like. I didn't get to know my pa too well.
No one's been working there since your pa left Portia so many years ago. He was...
Yeah.
Pretty sure we still live like right next to the house, right next to town. From what I remember, we live like, right next to town. We don't have to run all the way. They skip us.
workshop.
Yeah, it's a little
This
tiny run
place
down
sure
our
has
house.
seen some wear and tear. What do you think?
Looks homely.
Yeah, it is. It is very
Now then,
lonely.
here's a letter from your father. He asked me to present it to you when you've seen this house.
Gata. When you read this letter, I will already be on the other side of the world. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I'm not the father you wanted me to be. This was all so sudden, so I didn't have much time to tell you or figure out how to take care of you. And I thought about this workshop. It might not look like much now, but it will brace you from the wind and cover you from the rain. I have left my workshop handbook that details how I created things in my works, with the rest is up to you. Do your best and live a wonderful life. You will always be my pride and joy, Pa.
Here's
Nice.
the workshop handbook of your paws. Take your time. Come to the Portia Commerce Guild tomorrow. It's located around Peach Plaza. Can't miss it. As much as I'd like to give you a builder license right away, you need to prove your worth through a couple of tests.
Got it. Tomorrow.
Anyway, I'll leave you be.
Bye, Presley.
Yeah, we sleep, and then we have to go in there in the morning. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, sure.
This house is so warm. I need to fix it or I won't be getting a good night's sleep.
You know how long it took me to actually fix this? I need wood. Yeah, sure. It's a run-down little rickety shack, but it still works as a house. Anyway, so we need to go to this right now. We need wood. I need to find wood and rocks. Here we go. Oh yes. I never actually did that whole part of the game with the capturing and stuff. I never really managed to get around to doing that. Well, really? Never really managed to do it because it didn't really seem like that important of a doohickey. As long as you don't engage these creatures, you won't have to worry about them, you know. You won't have to really worry about them doing anything special. Let's see. The colorful llamas are bouncing around out here. Be able to pick up some herbs and stuff. Now we're totally just gonna have to take a run and we're gonna have to run we gotta go to the Commerce Guild to start off. We gotta collect our tests. And yeah, we gotta meet the town asshole. Well, the town bully. He's the guy that, he lives in the, you know, he lives inside town on the very other side of town. Oh, look, there's a box right here. The worn boxing gloves. Yeah. This is one thing I knew I would eventually find. Now, we'll collect some stone and materials, yeah. I never actually went all the way down to the area where the waterfront is. I never went all the way down there because I never had a need to go down there. I always stayed near my house and collected wood and rocks from the area. This is the Portia Times. We are sponsored by the city government and the local Commerce Guild branch to bring you the latest news in our city for free. We are a monthly publication, so papers will be sent out on the first day of each month. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to visit our office on Main Street. Hello there, it's our appreciation of you purchasing My Time in Portia by way of pre-order. We hope that you enjoy the gift bag we've provided for you. We hope you have an amazing time and enjoy your stay. Now we're gonna go inside our little house here, and we're gonna fix up the holes in our house. I don't have enough wood to fix that big gap there. I should still have enough to at least get an axe at it where I can cut the bushes down around here. I try to keep all resource-based items in my inventory so I don't have to have them all on my hotbar. You don't only have so much energy every day, so you kind of have to be willing to get out there and actually cut the trees down. This early on in the game, there's not that much you can really do. It takes you a while to actually get set up properly. It takes you at least a week or maybe more to actually get set up properly and start really generating things you can actually actively sell. It takes you like an in-game week at the very least. You'll see a lot of little cute characters motoring around out here. Let's see. Stamina cost for axe use. We're gonna get both of those as our first thing. So we're gonna get all of these. Kicking trees activities has a chance of doubling the loot. We're gonna get all of the gathering stuff to start out. All of first tier gathering stuff, and then we'll get the experience gained and stuff like that second. Yeah, sure, let's go up into town now, because why not? Ah yes, it's Arlo, the guy that keeps the whole town safe. With, you know, a few buddies of his. He has like his own little protection guild, I think.
How are you settling in? Great, let me introduce you to the Commerce Guild. We're the organization that orchestrates trade across the entire Free Cities region. This is the Portia branch. We're pretty busy throughout the year. Now then, let me give you your builder test. This is pretty easy. Make an axe and pickaxe and bring them to me. You need to have wood and stones to make these. You can gather them on your own or buy them from the Total Tools and sell. After you have the raw materials, you'll need to craft the items on a work table. I saw your pa's on one of your...
Well, I've already got an axe because I was using it to cut trees. I don't have enough stamina to do anything else for today, so I'll have to come back. I'll have to get back to work tomorrow on Wednesday. I should have enough material, enough wood to fix up these holes.
All the gaps have been fixed.
No time to waste. I just have to remember what buttons go where, what buttons do what. I'm not exactly sure what that lion statue does, but I will put the cuckoo clock thing outside. So I can just check the time somewhat. Now, we got our pickaxe and our other tools. Hello, new builder. Would like to remind you that the Portia currently has 2 authorized ruins for you to dive in. Abandoned ruin number 1 below the Church of Light, and a hazardous ruin in the collapsed wasteland east of town. For your own safety, all of the ruins are currently off limits. Thank you. This is very true. It takes a while for you to actually get access to the... You don't really need anything else other than that one ruin that's beneath the Church of Light. That's really the only one you need for a while.
Hi there. I know who you are.
Yep. This guy is the Registrar. He has gift exchanges and other things here. Fisherman's hat, shirt, and pants. Defense plus 80, max stamina. I wouldn't mind having these. That's probably going to be a little bit of a stretch for me to acquire those that easily. Where do I go to turn these in out? Over here? We need 3 talisman. I need 2 copper plates. 2 small chairs. I'll come back and check those after I get my builder's license and I collect a little bit more resources. I usually do resource collection for like, Oh yeah, that's right. He's like the leader of the guild. Those guys are the ones that are actually running around protecting town. That's like the leader of the guild. He doesn't do much aside from running. I've never actually seen him actively fighting in a guild or whatever, but still. you have the church people. There's 2 of them right there.
Ah, excellent party. Nicely done. You can keep them. I just wanted to see what you can do. Now for the second test. You want to build a stone furnace. This one's a bit tougher. You'll need to use the assembly station in your yard to complete this task. If I remember correctly, your Pa kept a very detailed account of the things he made. You might want to flip through his workshop handbook and see if you can find a diagram for the stone furnace. Once you have a diagram...
Nice. We've passed the first test. We must go to the... Arlo has his horse that's stuck in a wall. Or actually, no. Technically, considering he's walking in place. And that is actually a thing he does. A lot. You see, he's not actually stuck. He was just walking in place because he was trying to figure out where his timetable says for him to sit there. And he has a very specific timetable. And like a few seconds dictate, like about half a minute's worth of his day is dictated to literally just stand there walking in place. That's literally just one of his things. Welcome to my workshop handbook first page. I'm going to try and write down all the knowledge that I'm going to gain as I tackle workshop business. So, here we go. Since I'm probably the only one who's going to read this, hello to me, handsome guy. Lesson 1. This is the most important. I just had the press help me construct my assembly station. Now I'm going to write down the steps to use it properly. Go out to the assembly station podium, open up the handbook and select the diagram. Once the framework of the item appears, I can start placing the different parts. The install part, I need to have the part in my hands. Walk up to it and place it. It can cancel the assembly process anytime at the podium. All the used items will go directly into my inventory or sit on the ground nearby if my inventory is full. When I finish the assembly, I can put the item into my inventory. Then it's payday. Yes. I keep forgetting what button it is I need to be selecting. You actually need to have the active piece, but the active material, whatever you need to actually have it in your thing. And we need a stone stool, so we need to go out and collect some rocks with our pickaxe here. Yeah. And we've acquired 5 plus 1 more. Looks like we got a piece of copper ore. Cuts this tree down, get some wood. My playthrough had only lasted for about a year. Actually, no. I was on my 2nd year, I believe, whenever I finally got tired of playing it. And I had played it almost every day for a long time. I played this game almost daily because I was just having so much fun with it. It was just a really cute little game, and I was having a lot of fun with it. What do you want with me? You see, since I got the upgrade upgrade for wood cutting. I don't have to worry about it taking on chewing through as much of my inventory, my stamina bar. So with wood cutting, I don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to level up my character another 2 times, I think. Well, I need 2 more experience points and skill points in order to buy the pickaxe worker. Yeah. 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 I got a rubber fruit. If I remember correctly, that's what that is. These trees here regrew quite a lot, so I never had to really worry about running out of materials. And you don't actually need that big of an area. You're still going to be doing a lot of the work by yourself. A lot of the building process is usually done by hand for the most part. You can upgrade some of your areas, but still, you're still going to be limited to how much you can actually do per day, based on how much stamina you have on the daily. So it's best for you to collect as much wood as you can for the first few days that you're around. Collect as much wood as you can get. It'll help you build more stuff out of wood so you can sell it to the guild. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, our workshop is ranked D. That's because I haven't actually started building anything with my workshop's materials. We're just gonna collect all the wood up here as well. There is one girl I've always liked in this game, one girl character that I've always liked in this game. Back then when I played this game the first time, she was one of my favorite characters, and I was always trying to catch her before she got into town. Cause she always walks into town from her farm over there, and she's the girl character that works on the farm out there. Now look, you have a wizard character that's leaving town. Up there she is, Emily. Very professional. Works with a grandma out there, I think. If I remember correctly, I believe she worked out there with her grandma. Which, at the time, that was one of the most adorable things I'd ever seen. The Church of Light doesn't like anything technology related. If you try to advance anything or get anything that might cause harm to humanity, they'll come and literally get on to you like, how dare you have this? You're not allowed to have this. This is technology, and technology is what destroyed the world. Technically, they can't really make you hand over whatever you get if it's technology based. They can't really make you hand it over, but they can kind of get a little cranky with you. Like, you're not really supposed to have that. So, we can't really make you hand it to us, but still, we're gonna get a little upset with you just for using it, because it's like, Now we're going to put all of our next points into the intensive training and the fighting thing. Yes, we need to go and find some rocks now. Sometimes there's some rocks along this stone wall here, but that's not every day. Animal feces. Good for use in farming. Horse. Actual sheep, that makes sense. Now, we need to go over here somewhere and look for more rocks. This is even over here. Oh yes, it's the handsome, the illusion bunnies. Those are level 20, so you don't want to fuck with anything that high. Not this early on. You're only level 5, they'll literally whoop your ass really quickly. So you gotta be really careful. Let us go home. We need more stones, so we're gonna attack some of these big rocks over here. I think this stuff respawns on the, like, every other day. The world will go through a wipe, and it'll wipe all the stuff off the world and reset a lot of stuff. You can chop almost any tree in the game down. You just have to be careful you don't chop all your trees down, or you're gonna have to wait several days for them to regrow. Oh yeah. Tomorrow. awake. I mean, honestly, if you take into account that I almost never went inside, the only reason I ever went inside was just to go to sleep. That was really the only reason I ever went inside. And you can see personally that almost everything respawns on the daily. All the small stuff does. None of the bushes and stuff, but all the small little nublet or all the little nublets. I called them nublets because it made sense at the time. All the little rock and stick nublets around, they respawn on the daily. The big bushes and stuff don't. They take about 5 days or so, 5 days I think, to respawn completely. It might be a little more, honestly. I'm not really sure. Let's get into town and talk to Presley. He's at the cafe right at this time, having his morning tea.
Great job. You passed. This is your... Now you just need to take this license over to the mayor's office and get your workshop registered. After which, you can start taking regular commissions. Come back and talk with me after you register.
Mayor Gale. Been a while.
Welcome! You must be the new builder. I'm Gale, the mayor of this town. It is truly wonderful to see young people getting involved in the telesis of our society.
I'm here to register my workshop.
Very well.
What is the name of your workshop? I wonder what I'm going to call it this time. What am I going to call it this time? Bugata's workshop. Real simple, but makes sense. It's really basic, but it makes sense for me because honestly, nah, it's too long. Too long. It only has like I forgot that the little builder's license registration only has like a 10 character cap limit. No. Bee's workshop. Makes sense. It's Bee's workshop.
Nice name.
Bukata B.
Your registration?
Thank you.
Also, we're going to have a fireside town meeting once in a while. They'll be announced through the mail. Try to make them if you can. You don't want me being the only one there. I will cover town and world events at large, the usual, you know.
Those are usually fairly important. You always want to try to go to them when you can. Ah, yes, it's Mr. Higgins, the town's bully. Yeah, that guy's the one we're talking about. He's not exactly the nicest guy. He's usually really rude. He's not exactly mean, but he is very rude because he's full of himself. He's full of himself, obviously.
You're now a bona fide workshop owner. Your pa would have been... Let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshop commissions every day on the board, over there.
That board right there he's talking about.
Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of the workshops every week listed on the wall behind me.
There are other workshops in Portia?
Yes, there's at least 5, I think.
Oh yes, adding yours, there will be 5 workshops in our jurisdiction. Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating. which is listed on your license. The higher your rating, the higher quality the commissions you can get. But don't worry, if you have your father's work ethic, you'll be #1 in no time. Once you're done with your orders, you can pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person who commissioned you. Builders make most of their money from doing commissions through the Commerce Guild. But some just build items and sell directly to the market. That's fairly lucrative as well. Anyway, since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Yep, there it is. Right here. That, exactly. I knew it.
Favorites, are we?
Higgins, you already took one today.
There are never too many commissions. Good day.
That's Runt.
Exactly.
He's the owner of the
That's
current
exactly
number
what
one
I'm talking
workshop.
about.
Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things. Well, I'm sorry. That was our last one today.
Hey, Press. I've got a job for you.
Or not.
Never mind.
What is
Good
it,
old
Arlo?
Arlo comes up in here like, what is it, Arlo? My boss, my boy. He is one of my favorite male characters in the whole fucking game, literally. #1, this guy right here. He's one of the top dudes, the top bros in the whole game is this guy right here. He is so awesome with everything. Literally, he kicks open the door like, hey, Press, I got a job for you. Perfect timing, bro. Thanks.
We're looking to build a bridge to Amber Island.
Really? You're gonna need a lot of materials for that, don't you?
So the mayor finally put up the money? Well, young builder here is up for the challenge.
Yeah, he figured that place could be a real tourist attraction. What with the haunted cave and all.
Check your pa's workshop handbook to see if he has a bridge diagram in there. I remember he built a bunch. If it's there, use it at your assembly station. After you're done with the bridge pieces, you need to go to the designated spot and assemble the bridge. Also, and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you'll probably need to dive into the abandoned ruins to gather materials. We have one such ruin in Portia.
Yes. This one doesn't really have a commission time limit because it was, that was the campaign type thing. The A&G Construction, this is usually the place you'd go to upgrade your workshop or upgrade other places, your little workshop tables and stuff. Yes, we need to go here. Here it is. I found it again.
Hey there, first time ruin diving?
Indeed.
Alrighty, let me explain then. All the ruins in the Alliance of Free Cities are regulated by the Civil Corps. To enter the ruins, you'll need to pay a weekly maintenance fee, but we'll give you a 60% discount the first time. When you enter, I'll give you the jetpack and scanner, very handy ancient relics. Mining for resources becomes a lot easier when you have these equipped. When you come out, we'll need them back, since they're very rare. This one beside me is an abandoned ruin. No monsters or robots in there, just resources and relics like power stones. Anything you find in the ruins are yours to keep. Unless they're ancient weapons. Then you're supposed to hand them over to the church for destruction.
This is the one thing you gotta be careful of. I basically just found the parts after fighting a boss to have my own gun, and I was like, seriously, you want me to hand this over, the one thing that's gonna keep me safe in the tougher dungeons? Hell no! I just won't use it to hurt anybody. I'm gonna use it for dungeon diving only. That's really the only reason you need weapons in this world.
Okay, I'm done.
For dungeon
Have fun
diving.
and be safe.
Nice, let's go! Would you like to play the money? Sure. Pay the money. It lasts 1 week. And you can go in there basically all day. Aim right to go to position you want to dig and press X to dig. To scan for relics, hold this button. Surrounding relics will show up as globes of light. Align the relics on your own globe. Wait for a few moments to detect and lock onto the position of the relic. Hold and press B to use the jetpack and then this button, the stick to move around. We'll open the map and press X to go to the entrance of the ruins. Now, yes, we'll stay in here mostly all day. Just gathering the ores expands means that you can get data discs, which you can use to unlock stuff from the church. You don't have enough space in your inventory, really? I don't. Well, let's see what I can do then. Let's see. Can we eat anything to make space? Looks like new. We'll have to come back later. I'm gonna go to the brown areas here because this is where you find ore. Usually when you come in here, you need to have an empty inventory so you can sit here and farm the area. You also need to have anything you can use to get additional stamina, because that stuff, it does tend to chew through a lot of your stamina points. Mr. Lee.
You know what this is?
Of course, this is what the ancients used to store information on their technologies back in the age of corruption. It is highly dangerous.
It can't be that bad.
You're what, 18? 19? The age of darkness is probably just like a fairy tale story to you, right? When I was young, my great-grandma shared her first-hand account of the time before Peach, the time when folks lived in ruins underground. She went days without food. Everybody fought each other over the most basic of things, and people were considered old if they managed to live to 30. And it was always, imagine that, because that's what the end of the world looked like. That situation was created by the very same sort of darkness. Anyhow, I'm not trying to scare you, but it's the reality of your builder business. Dangerous technologies are spread all over the world, waiting to be stumbled upon and rediscovered. Places, so it's a priority of the church to seek out and destroy all the data disks and
So I can give this to you.
Yes, that's right. The church will reward you handsomely for your efforts.
What kind of green technology?
Mostly special seeds. You'll see. We can share what we have with you as you bring us more discs. You know how to put on crops, right? Okay, great.
Yes. I think we're gonna do one thing right now. One little doodad. Let's see. We're gonna dial the music back a little bit. We're not gonna dial it down too much, but we are going to dial up the voiceover in the background down by 1. That way we can actually hear things. We can hear them talking, because I could just barely make out what they were saying, which means you people watching the stream aren't going to be able to hear that person at all. So you'll have to read the subtitles, if anything, before this point, basically. Within the last 55 minutes or so, you'll have to basically read almost all of the things. Now, let's see. We need to set this, slap that down, and we are going to craft some stone bars. Ah, yes. I mean, that's 4. That's for 4 bars. The bronze actually requires 3 bronze bars. You gotta find, you can use copper ore, but it takes you a while to actually make any substantial pieces. Let's see, do we have a, the grill was invented for fish and meat. Seriously. I know there's a storage box. Aha! That'll be the base of the assembly storage box. Assembly. Work table. And furnace. Good for storing up ores. Now, we're gonna go ahead and move that over there. What's left from burning wood? It's dark and smoldering. Now we're gonna go inside our house. Now we're gonna put some of the food-based items inside. We'll store basically all but almost anything food-related inside. because I don't need to actually have this stuff on me. And it doesn't really ever help me to have the stuff on me anyways. Unless it's a stamina potion or something, that's really the only thing I need on me at any time. I did unlock a lot of things from the other place. You do have to go to sleep by a certain time, although it's fairly late when you actually do have to go to sleep. It's usually pretty late. It's best for you just to dig everything you can, because the process saves all your progress. Is saved for the most part, so you don't have to ever worry about running out of space or something or whatever not happening. A galloping horse piece, we'll save that for later. The experience gain part is important for processing later times. It's best that you just go as far. I literally got to a point where I was literally excavating this area almost completely. Like, I just started at the front and just started blasting through the whole area, just going down, further down, all the way to the very bottom whenever the ruin would basically just run out of ore. Basically just gonna farm more ore metal and stuff here for a little bit while so I can make the bronze tools and some other stuff back at the workshop. The bronze tools are something you have for quite a while. It takes you a while to get to the next tier of tools, so it's best to even get the bronze tools for as quickly as possible so you can start working on bigger pieces of material, like bigger rocks or whatever. Gotta farm those data disks so I can unlock stuff. Well, for the most part, most of the area is usually honeycombed with me drilling or pickaxing my way into other areas. Pickaxing my way into other collection zones. More along the lines of just kind of breaking my way into other points of interest. That leather sofa is one thing I always had in my house, even though it's not really with the aesthetic of a normal house, but sure. I'll be able to get 10 more hits in for the ore gathering. Now, let's go back to the other spot. Time to head back home.
Hello, new builder. That is who you are, right? I'm May. I work at the newspaper. See you around.
Yeah, she's one of the newspaper workers. I think there's like, what, 2 people that work at the newspaper place? Archaeologist, ask Petra. She's probably the better person that works in the research place. Quite a lot of places and things that need to be done. Let's see, we're going to dial back over here. Yeah. You get attribute points for everything you place in your house. You could get bonus stamina and health. I mostly care about bonus stamina because it means I can stay out and work longer. Seems like I need to go to the Total Tools place. What do we got? Hey, new builder, I have a manly commission for you to help you get settled in. You feeling it? I need 3 copper blades from some of my furniture. Expect nothing but macho quality. Also, if you don't already have one, you'll need a grinder to create these blades. That's all I know about the builder stuff. Thanks. I just wanted to inform you that the Civil Corps of Portia can take some commissions from you when it comes to gathering materials from hazardous runs. You can post a commission on our commission board in the Civil Corps building at the north end of town. There are some guidelines on the board that show you how you should read before posting a commission. That's all. At the end of the week, we need qualified people to inspect these products. To coordinate with this, will not post any regular commissions during the weekend, but feel free to turn them in. Nice. Yeah, that whole thing of collecting materials, it's pretty good. You have to pay a substantial amount of money, but it's still good to get, because the stuff is dropped off right here every day, like whenever they, collect the resources. And they'll give you kind of a time, like a time and a place or whatever.
Hey there, I'm Chiwa, the smallest of the Hulu brothers. There are 7 of us, so it'll probably take you a while to get used to it. Hey, you're the new builder, right? I'm Chiwa. I live to fish, but a big one broke my fishing rod yesterday. Can you make me? Oh, thank you.
Sure. Let's see, where is Total Tools at? I need to find this place. The apartment building is not what I need. I need Total Tools. It might be down here somewhere. I don't remember where it's actually at, so... Looks like school's out. Ah, here we are. Plaza. A hat with a light attached might get ideal for mining and ruin diving. It was expensive. Let's see what we got here. A bed that can accommodate 2 people, perfect for a couple or someone that likes a large bed. Bruh. Anything that'll add more stamina to my already fairly high stamina count is a bonus to me. Yes, I need the ruin resets on the week on every week because you have to pay the amount of money every week, like at the start of every new week, and that's when the ruin resets. We're gonna go back in here. We're gonna dig more ore out of the ground because we need more materials. Mars and tourists. This is one thing I never understand. Why are they digging here? I guess because they don't have jetpacks, so they can't get down here to dig. It's only for the serious ruin divers is this area over here for. Not sure why they don't just come out here and start digging, but sure, they're not programmed to do that, so you can't really get, I guess you can't really get mad at them for that. How am I standing on this little edge piece here? I've heard a lot about the whole stop killing games thing. I've been reading it a while, keeping up with the news. Now, I'm not gonna go all out there and say like, hey, stop killing games. But, I mean, yeah, I don't want them to kill the games, but then again, I wonder if there's actually anyone out there that can actually afford to keep games like The Crew running. Like, we're talking like civilian contractors maybe. They might be willing to do it, but it's probably not cheap for you to actually manage a game that big. Like all the bug fixing and stuff. You literally would have to take on almost a life project for yourself. If you did it just you, you'd have to be able to manage the game and fix bugs that came up. Because if you just were there just to keep the game running, I guess that works. But what happens if a bug pops up? Are you going to be able to fix it? Random person that may or may not actually inherit the Crew game at some point. But see, all these big gaming companies are changing their ULAs, their EULAs, their terms of services and stuff like that. They're basically changing them to compensate for the whole stop killing games thing. They're basically changing their legal status so that now that they're basically trying to make it harder for the whole stop killing games thing to actually win by changing all the legal terms of their contracts and stuff in their EULAs, so that when the lawyers or whatever go in there to actually look at their legal status, they'll be almost rock hard, so that they won't be able to actually change anything for the most part. I mean, they might be able to change a little bit, but not much. They won't be able to change that much, no. It's unlikely. I mean, they might change like a little, but it's not gonna be like that big of a change. Ruin diving was one of my favorite pastimes in this game. It actually kind of has to be. It's not really a pastime, more of a kind of a have to, because you have to be able to gather the materials and resources you need to progress and actually build and smelt materials to get metals and stuff that you need for advanced pieces. Gotta keep drilling off the ore. Any stone I collect is also a good thing, because it means I'll have more stone to work with whenever I go to building other things. This area, mining in the resource ruins, is a good way for you to actually gain some simple XP. It's not going to give you a lot, but it'll give you a little bit, enough to actually progress in your XP level ups for the first handful of levels, so you can get, your standard upgrades and your basic skill points and stuff that you need to kind of get started, I guess you could say. After a while, the only way you're going to really get a lot of XP is by killing monsters and going in really dangerous ruins. It takes a while for you to get to that point, but still, that's where you're going to eventually end up at a certain point. Well, that's basically it. That's all I can do for the day. I know I probably should go ahead and try to build another furnace, so I have a secondary furnace to work with. I could smelt more metals and stuff, but still, it's best that you just work with the first one for as long as you can. Let's see. That game is starting to lag a little bit, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, the game is starting to slow down a little bit, but I'm not sure why. Oh well. Just the menus are starting to slow down a little bit. It's only this day 6 of the first week. gotta wait for it to catch up now. 'Cause it's not wanting to do what I want. It's taking forever for it to switch the menus around for some reason. Come on. I don't know why it's not working. It's fucking lagging or something. It's starting to irritate me a little bit. See, it's not this. It's not my controller. I can tell you that much. It's just the menu system is lagging or something. The work table's menu lag is fairly bad. Like, see, it's not gonna help you select the other ones if you don't have the materials to actually build them. But I'm pretty sure I have the materials to build this, the bronze pick at the bottom. It's the triple-barreled snake bite. That's the weapon. That's the, like, shotgun type weapon that I bought. It requires specialized pieces from one of the other ruins that's outside of town. It takes you a while to actually get access to that one. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this stream here, because honestly, I need to probably reset my game or something, because it's starting to lag or something, and it's starting to cause issues. I'm not really sure what's going on, but that'll be it for this stream, first episode here. If you liked it, please do leave a like and a comment below on anything that you think I should do in the next stream, or the next couple of streams. Depends on when I actually see your comment. I get updates, little notifications on comments left on my YouTube videos, but I don't really get anything from my Twitch, because, well, no one really watches my Twitch channel that much, because I'm not that popular on Twitch, but that doesn't really concern me that much. Anyways, peace out. Thanks for watching.